Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tamara Ajasa. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new here, thank you and you're very welcome. And please hit the subscribe button to become a part of this family. And for my returning subscribers, how can I say thank you? Thank you so much. We're going straight into today's topic, and this video I'm going to be talking about how I came out of a wrong relationship and how to come out of a wrong relationship. This is for my single ladies, because it always seems like my topics are always mom topics, but you have to bear with me. You have to understand I am a mother. So that's my current stage. So that's much more, there will be much more content in that regard. But look, I know that y'all are here, and I acknowledge you, single ladies. Thank you so much. Okay. And if you are, my married friends and my moms and all of you, please share this video with your single friends though. Please share it. Thank you very much. Okay. Firstly, I've had to come out of a wrong relationship, I think 2 times. Yes. But the one that was a lot harder was, funny enough, it wasn't even like we were engaged, but it still was hard for me to come out, because I kept feeling, man, I'm going to really hurt this guy. He's going to be really, really hurt. And he was really hurt. Trust me, it was like shattered. That I remember then I even had to call him to break up with him. I called him to come and meet me at an eatery near my house then, and he was almost doing like he was crying. I had to call my sister to come and beg, come and help me, come and sit down and beg him. I'm laughing, I wasn't funny then, no. And I just remember that, and I'm like, there are women, there are ladies who are in worse situations, in the sense that they have gone the extra mile of probably even fixing wedding dates, but they know that there's something here that is not going to work, and I need to run, but it's so hard, and they're like, how do I do it? Firstly, let us even try to define what is a wrong relationship. It could be wrong on several levels as pertains to different individuals. It could be wrong in the sense that you see that you are both going different directions when it comes to purpose, it comes to destiny, it comes to visions and all of that. It sees that not necessarily that maybe you're not in the same field. No, that's not what I mean. But your values are so different. Your picture of your futures are so different. Or it could even be an abusive relationship, and you know that, look, you've seen the signs. It's just one more step before he gives you a huge punch. You've seen the signs. Or it could be wrong in the sense that you started the relationship out wrong. Or it's a sinful relationship and you're a child of God and you feel it in your heart of hearts that, look, this person, you are unequally yoked with this person. It could be wrong on several grounds as it pertains to several individuals. So I cannot necessarily pinpoint an exact way, but one thing is, if you're watching this and you know you need to come out, that's the cocoa of the matter. Firstly, how do you even know if you have lost your peace? See, God operates with peace. A lot of people say, oh, how do you hear God? And something, I don't hear God. Do you hear him like you are hearing my voice now? Do you feel God's peace or God's presence in it? And even for anything you do, for choosing a career and all of that, are you at peace? It might not seem like it's all glamorous and beautiful, but if you have lost your peace, then that could be a sign that this is not meant to be. And it's not necessarily because the person is a bad person. Because I mentioned so many values that seemed like, oh, this person is a horrible person. No, it could simply be because you just can feel that there's something off. And it could be God prompting you that you are going different directions. Look, you are both my children, but coming together is not what my desire is. You could feel it so strongly. And so it's not all the time that this person is bad or this person is evil. And now you've probably gone as far as, we have fixed the date, our families have met, everybody knows, or even you are even pregnant for him and all of that. And it's like, oh God, how do I end this? I always remember late Pastor Bimbo Dukoya say, a broken courtship is better than a broken marriage. And another thing, what I would also say is, trust me, there is no pain or shame or embarrassment or hurt that you will feel now that can compare with the pain you are living to face in the future. If you know that it is wrong, and you are feeling, I can't end it now, it's very shameful on my family, I can't end it now, it will be very painful for him or painful for me, I've invested so much. Look, all the pain you are talking about now is minute, totally minute compared to the pain you can face in the future. Just have that at the back of your mind, so let that propel you to take action. Firstly, the very first thing is you need to pray. My sister, pray. What is the composition of your prayer? Lord, have mercy on me. I have come this way on a frolic of my own. Have mercy on me. What else are you praying about? Lord, please go ahead of me in this situation. Let your spirit go ahead of me to help dissolve this thing. There is nothing more powerful than prayer going ahead of you. And that prayer is that God touch his heart. Touch his heart to be able to receive this, that he will not be violent against me when he hears it, or that even me, that I'll be able to heal. Because even if you've put in so much, I mean, if you've gotten to the stage of marriage, you want to get married, you are engaged, you have done ashrebi and all of that, it will be hurtful. It's not even just about the other person. It will be very hurtful. And it's a lot. So pray ahead. Lord, take charge of the atmosphere. Take charge. Help me to heal from this. Help him to heal from this. Help us to end this amicably, to the best of my abilities, to the best of his abilities. Lord, I'm sending you ahead. I've noticed that when it comes to settling quarrel or confronting someone, prayer is key. And if you have people who pray with you, your mentors, or you have friends or close friend, at least one close friend, let that person pray along with you. You can have that prayer session for about 2 days, 3 days. Just keep praying about it. And if you want to fast, you can do that. Pray about it for God to go ahead of you, to help saturate the atmosphere and to make it easy to be done. Once you have done that, the next thing is you have to call or contact him and set up a meeting. And I'm saying this for people that obviously you are in the same location. You have to set up a meeting. Do not break up on phone. I mean, you've invested so much, you've come this far together. It will be unfair and it will be rude to end something that's serious just by a text message or just send somebody to him or something. Fix a meeting date. Now, if the person is abroad, then you might have no choice other than to place a call or do a video call. That is a different case. But if it's here, please fix a meeting. Now, if it is someone that you know, you are leaving the relationship majorly because you have seen traces of abuse, physical abuse, emotional, mental abuse, every kind of abuse, whatever it is, then you do not want to meet that person in a secluded place where it can trigger him to even deal with you more. If it's only small slap he has given you before, you don't want to land in the grave. I beg, God forbid. Fix a meeting with him and let it be in an open space, not necessarily because you want to embarrass him in front of people, no. And then do not go alone. Go with an older person, a mentor, a family member who has understanding and who can help out. Go with someone and then have that conversation and say, look, this and this and this, I have seen that you have been abusive to me at one point in time, or you have these traits, I cannot deal with it, and I just want to end this because I cannot go on. Look, it sounds like, oh, Tamara, how can I just say that? But look, you don't have a choice. Do you want to continue and then face a future of pain, of sorrow? Do you want to? So many women are stuck in marriages, and if you ask them deeply, they would, if they confess to you, they will tell you they saw the signs, but they still went on. You don't want that to be your story. We don't want another story of somebody was beaten up in her husband's house, or one woman is depressed because her husband is not allowing her to fulfill her purpose or do whatever she needs to do. So that should be your motivation, that you don't want a future of pain. Like, let your future, the thought of your future, be thoughts of peace, of beauty, of love, and all of that. And if you know you need to end it, have that face-to-face conversation. Now your what's it called? Your mannerism, your tone should be with love. Whatever we have to do it with love. So even when you're speaking that it needs to end, don't do it from a place of pride, like I'm greater than you, you are too small for me, I cannot marry you. Take it from a place of love, that look, I really love you, we have been in this relationship for so years, we have invested so much, we have come this far, but I've tried to fight this unrest in my spirit and it is still there. I am not sure, I cannot continue. I know we have made all the plans and it's a huge embarrassment to my family, to your family, it's a huge shame, but it doesn't seem right. I can feel it that it's not right. I know it is not right. My spirit is prompting me that it's not right. I'm sorry, we have to end it. I am deeply sorry. Say it with love. Don't go there aggressively or trying to prove that you are the one that knows God most and the person does not know God. It's not going to help at that point. Okay? Number 3 thing to do will be, from that point, do cut ties with the person. Look, it is very easy to want to go back, especially if a lot is at stake. Imagine if you're already pregnant for him. That will be a lot harder, a lot trickier, and it will be easy for you to want to slide back into his DM, in quotes. To be easy for you to want to pick that call. But at that point, what you need in the immediate is to cut ties with him. And even the man's his reaction in such a case can even further solidify that you have made the right point, made the right decision by breaking it off. Imagine if it's someone who is aggressive or who had been showing traits, and then you break it off and he punches you, or he tries to hit you or something. God forbid, you won't get punched. Just imagine. The next thing you would do is cut off ties with that person. It might seem hard, it will be hard, but you have to. And why is you have to protect your heart? Because if he keeps calling and wants to come back, and you keep picking his call, you keep talking to him, you keep hearing his voice all over, you will want to change your mind again. So for a period, do not speak with him. If he needs to say anything, let him send a text to somebody else or call somebody else to tell you something, whatever it is. Avoid communication. Don't now go and be checking his Facebook page or his Instagram. Be trailing everything he's doing. Be looking at his pictures and all of that. Severe ties. Look, end it, and end it for good. Wish the person well. Pray for him. Pray for him that God heals him and God settles him in his own home and gives him his own. Pray for him, but once you let him go like that, just let him go. Don't try to rebuild any connection. Don't come and say, yes, we can just be friends. It's not easy. It's not easy. We can just be friends after you have been in a relationship. Just keep the person at bay, and it is to protect your heart and even protect his own heart. The next thing to do is, do not be so quick to jump into another relationship. Excuse me. First and foremost, just think about how you ended up in this relationship in the first place. How did you get there? If you build a habit of always having a rebound, you are bound to end up with the wrong person. You are bound to. Of course, there's nothing that is 100% all the time, but you are bound to. Give yourself time. Reevaluate things. God, how did I come here? Did I see the signs and then I was managing until it got so far? Think about it. Sit down. Think about it. Do not look at everything as he was the one. He is too this. He's too impatient. He's too that. Pause. God, reveal me to me. Let me see what I did wrong. How did I even end up here? So that I do not do it again. It's so easy to get into another relationship and you find yourself in the same situation. So you need to take a pause. It's not time for, yes, I'm now going now to check for the real Mr. Right. I want the real Mr. Right now. Calm down, okay? Calm down. You need time to process things. You need time to heal. You need time to grow spiritually, emotionally, in every aspect. You need time to grow so that you do not end up right where you just came out from, okay? Another thing that you need to do is also do not be tempted to begin to badmouth the person. And what do I mean by this? Social media sometimes, it's a good place. social media, it's actually just a tool. You can choose to use it for good or use it for bad. You see people who have come out of relationships and they come out, God delivered me from this evil man, something. Like, that is totally immature. Absolutely. It's a different case if you are trying to give a moral lesson to someone, or if you're saying something, but even how you present it will show your intentions. It is not now time for you to go up and down bad mouthing him. If people ask, no wedding again, say, oh, it had to end. Things just wasn't right. We had to end it. Finish. It's not an opportunity to say, I will get back at him and tell everybody all the evil things that he did to me. All this and that. You're bigger than that, babe. You're bigger than that, okay? Just leave him for God. If it's someone that this person has hurt you, die. Leave him for God. And don't go all around speaking all kinds of things, blah, 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 blah. Please, just leave him for God. And like I said, which is more important, focus on your own growth. Look inwardly and look inward and see what you can do better the next time, how you can gauge things the next time. And then, look, use this opportunity of being single as a period to get to know God more, get closer to God. Let your spirit be in tune with God's spirit, so that the decisions you make, the choices you make in the future would be the best one for you, okay? And trust God that when your season and your time comes, God will set you up with the person he has carved out for you. God will set you up, and your future will be beautiful, filled with love, filled with purpose, filled with fulfillment of destiny, which is most important, and it will be well with you, okay? I really do hope you gotten a thing or two from this. And if you know anyone single, please share this video and tell them about my YouTube channel, okay? I'm here for women, I'm here for girls, for ladies, for babes, female focus, female center. And thank you so much. And if you're still here to subscribe, can you just hit the subscribe button right now? Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.